Yeah, this is coming in place of a stream that I was thinking about doing today and ended up not doing because I was busy with stuff. Mainly game dev stuff. I was really trying to figure out how to get a certain mechanic working. On top of that, as I hit quick play just to randomize the god really quickly, because we're going to be playing as Haru, yeah, oh, that would have been bad, all perks Ayaka, but it's not, it's not a game over if you're all perks Ayaka, but boy, ill-fated Herald, right? And then we're just going to stick with the character-exclusive thingamajiggies with normal item stats. So, ill-fated Haru stuff, Haru Herald, and let's get into it. Timestamps. So as we get into Herald, ill-fated character-exclusive Haru. So the short of it is that when I'm not satisfied with something, I'll just redo it or just stop completely. It does take quite a huge threshold for me to just toss something in the trash, but when I do it decisively. Dexterity, Strength, Charisma, Second Mystery, Takushi-san, and maybe Knowledge. And how that relates to this channel is that I was working on game dev today, so that's kind of why I didn't stream earlier in this day, at least at the time of this video coming out, assumably, if this video comes out in a timely manner. But yeah, I was not happy with a certain mechanic I was trying to get working, and so I just tossed it. This includes something I was supposed to do for Christmas. I was halfway done 24 hours ago, and then I went, this doesn't feel good, and so I just tossed it. So nothing in the cupboard, right? Yeah. Otherwise, I think I would have commented on it. But aside from that, so what this means for this channel, before we kind of focus a little bit more on the run, core strength. Quick thinking would have helped as well. What was I trying to say? Why did I start that with the letter D? Anywho. So tomorrow's going to be the Nuzlocke, or tomorrow relative to this video when I would normally stream, as we get Kana, Bulletin, Ward, Nails, and Recluse. And then Sunday, I might just do Played Up because I feel like it. Now, at this point too, there's one little side comment that I want to put in here, as I guess we do Kana, Ward, and Recluse, so we got to go for the hospital pass. But more than a few people have told me that, I should probably just keep doing World of War stuff because, someone's got to play World of War, along with the other few people who do, either now and again or just continuously, you know who they are. Then, yeah, and it's kind of important to not name drop them, but, mention that there obviously other people play World of War. And if you don't know, there's also a Discord server for World of War officially made by the developer of the game himself. As I forget that I'm on ill-fated. Whoops. But I did not mean to enter this. My doom is in a lot of pain. But yeah, so if you want your fill of World of War, basically not at the end of the roads, but later on in your journey, you'll get into custom content, and that can throw you for a loop, especially when you're making your own stuff. So if you have everything in control of your life, it wouldn't be a bad idea to really think, to really think about, we're working on some kind of custom content every now and again, and then eventually coming back to World of War and saying, hey, I made something, or hey, I'm going to play this, or hey, I'm going to, just have fun with this. And I think that's a good idea. I think that's a healthier schedule, as opposed to me who's trying to fit game dev, channel stuff, other games, and World of War on this channel all in one, which by this point I need to remind myself I have not... I was thinking of whether or not I need to go to the monument. I do. I also still need to go to the thing, so I think we're going to grab a curse here. Survivor's Guild, that's gonna hurt. But we have Recluse and Ward, so we should be okay. And this should cost 2 because we are... Yeah, it should cost 2. One last thing is the police station, as I move my foot. So I kind of raised my leg. That's the sound you heard. And my leg kind of brushed the table. But, that doesn't mean my mic is quite low. But, what was I saying earlier? Something. I'll talk about it in a moment. That being said, I should probably smoke cigarettes now. We're already missing Reason, and I've already kind of made my gamble in terms of doing 2 investigations and thankfully not running into a single thingamajiggy, and then we'll trade funds because we don't have any. We'll trade off stamina if need be. But we should be perfectly okay for this run. A little high for my liking, but 20 to 25% Doom is not bad. If you go a little higher, depends on your comfort level with events. What I was trying to say, though, one of the things I was trying to say is that, yeah, when you make custom content for this game, that's a fun thing you can do on the side if you still want to do World of Horror stuff. Otherwise, it's not a bad idea to, kind of move on. World of Horror, not everyone sits around to play on Harbinger. You can if you want. It certainly makes for a more interesting gameplay experience, in my opinion at least, even despite the bugs, because, again, the game in its 1.01 version state is interesting gameplay balance. Now, whether or not you like the said balance is up to you, but at that point I think we're getting into opinions to some extent. That being said, for me, it's all about RNG. Even though we're on an ill-fated run, there are other parts of RNG that can hurt me in this run as well, which include, you know, what events I exactly run into. Because if I run into a lot of events or encounters or events that just I have to roll and fail on ill-fated, that's obviously a different kind of RNG than get running into a lot of events that give you a guaranteed out. And in this case, increase Doom by a little bit for a guaranteed out as opposed to losing stamina or reason. But we'll see if I can survive like this. Time skip, by the way. I do want to heal Reason. Do I need to heal anymore? No, because I can take Recluse immediately. What else do I want to do? I think I can just take Recluse immediately, right? Because these severs are going to do a lot of damage relative to how much damage I'm taking. I can also use the Cursed Doll, so yeah, if there's nothing else you learned today, as I just remove funds for pretty much no reason. Unless it's reason when you fail that one. That's why I took funds damage instead. Well, quote-unquote damage. Forgot what I was going to say. Gosh dang it. Do I want to heal reason here? I probably should. We can also take this, but yeah, with the nicotine rush buff, I think we can safely take reason here, just in case. We should only be taking 2 reason damage, but we also have the Cursed Doll. We'll see if that matters. That's all I have to say at the moment. Ah, my legs! And there's a very specific reason why I'm moving my legs a lot this video, or at least at this point in time. It's because I didn't twist my leg, but I did hurt it, and it hurt a lot. Basically, I ran into something, I went, ow! Worse, better than a stubbed toe. Worse than, you know, accidentally tripping on myself, which can hurt your foot as well. How much damage are we doing per sever? We are doing 8 damage. Yeah, that's a lot. Which means we don't need to use the Cursed Doll unless I use it twice. I guess I should, actually. That's a good thing. Did I grab the handcuffs? I think they're in the storage, too. So if we can only take 2 stamina damage, that would be great. 3 stamina damage is the norm, and then we just kind of do this. I could opt to take more stamina damage, but since the Boss of Ward should be doing stamina damage to me. Yeah, okay. So yeah, what I was trying to say is, if you didn't learn anything else in this video, even though I've mentioned it before, using the Cursed Doll for Recluse is a viable strat if you have, like, what, 6 to 8 stamina, I believe? Because that usually saves you a turn. Now, if your Sever only does 3 damage or below, you have a different problem on your hands, but that's, like, I think I may have mentioned it before. Recluse is all about the preparation beforehand. Otherwise, when you have prepared, it's kind of, it's not an afterthought mystery, but you do need to consider. You still need to consider in your run. I did not take handcuffs, by the way, which is going to be not great for me. I should also, so using the stuffed toy right now gives me essentially 4 Doom, or at least 4 Doom back, but really. Fungal Growth would not have been a bad decision if I believe I was going to top myself off, but and away we go. So here's the Doom. I can opt to take more Doom here if I want. I think I'm gonna, funny enough, take Reason instead. We do need to smoke this second pack of cigarettes. That's why I didn't mind taking Reason, because I effectively have a little bit more, but we'll see if that's better for me or not. Don't have any spells, that's kind of sad. But if we get Dull Nurse, everything is forgiven. The fact that we're on Ill-Fated can even be forgiven with a Dull Nurse encounter, but that depends, doesn't it? Yeah, without the handcuff, I might actually want to consider running here. I really didn't pick it up. I guess I really didn't enter the police station. I must have forgot while I was talking at the very beginning of the video. We do need another pack of handcuffs, so instead I'm gonna rest here. I would have jogged if we weren't on Ill-Fated. Period. I could also opt to fight this boss, but I think I lose more stamina than the Doom I spend running away. Unless I care about leveling up, but I don't, so yeah. I would care a bit more if I were using a weapon, because my accuracy depends on it, but just out of curiosity. So I can go for a 2-shot. I have to hit 7 out of 8 80% kicks, though, for 3 stamina damage. Otherwise, these kicks do 12. I get 12 damage guaranteed next turn, which means I do need to. Well, I do need to hit all 4, but that means next turn they're all the kicks are guaranteed. But I have to hit every single kick here, which is about a less than 50% chance. I could also Curse Doll, but is it worth 5 Doom? Probably, right? Well, we're gonna find out. Well, I immediately missed 2. 50% on 80%. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna brace here once, so we can try and guarantee something. Because I go with a sunken cost fallacy in this specific instance in World of War. If I take damage from an encounter, I normally like to just defeat it, and then this should be Immediately 12 damage. I can even do this. Never mind. I lied. I can probably do like prep kick double boost, but let's just do this. And if this doesn't work, well, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can use the crystal there. But anywho. Restless bonus for whatever that's worth, but we lose Bath, so that I just hurt myself a bit more. But hey, I forgot my second encounter too, so hopefully it was the roommate. Otherwise, I don't actually remember. Let's actually heal stamina here. Ooh, my body. Just a reminder, we don't have Bath, and we also do want another pack of cigarettes. We also have Nails and Bulletin, but I think it's more important to take Recluse and Ward before that, if you plan to fight Ward. If I didn't plan to fight Ward, I could have taken Nails. I normally do that, but I forgot I had Nails in the run. So, I could opt to go for funds again, right? I think I... Did I? Yeah, I think I didn't do it yet. We get less knowledge for that, but we already took Recluse, so unless we get another stack of brain damage, we should be still okay. And actually, funds are three funds because we have Irizumi, question mark? Yeah. I was like, this is not a random item stat run, but anywho. Irizumi lowers cost by 1 fund. We fail no matter what, so we just take the 1 reason hit. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been one of the better weapons, but no. Yeah, let's actually get this. We might as well anyway, because we want to use these handcuffs. If we have Takushi-san, but if we run to any other thing, we don't have handcuffs on us right now, whoops. But, as we take reason damage, yeah, take reason damage. We get penalty damage, but usually I like to stay at around equal levels of stamina reason, even though I believe I take more reason damage. I still have to kind of play the numbers here. Hopefully we get some good stats here, never mind, doesn't matter. In fact, we lose 1 strength for that, but I could opt to try again, but I think we're just going to end up having the student fight at something. Also, we're Nails, so the handcuffs are going to still help us, but as we take stamina damage here, yeah, we'll see. We should be able to still... We can definitely still brace it to 2 kicks. The problem, as we get one of the only events unaffected by Ill-Fated, thankfully, is that... I forgot what I was going to say, because I was thinking about things. 66% Doom. So I did Eels first. Did I feel like I did fight something. Did I not fight something? Anywho. I could opt to just take a bunch of damage here. If this... I could also toss this student, but I would rather do that for the boss. So I think what we're going to do instead, if we can hit both of these kicks, that would be nice, because that guarantees an out here. I mean... I tried, right? I could opt to brace again, but... Yeah, we might as well. Take 2 all damage. I didn't want to take 2 all damage, but that's just what happened. And then we get out. This is going to be another raw video, by the way, if the description didn't already make it clear. But in case you didn't see it, I'll just say it here, so at least Future Jordan knows to just upload this, you know, recording, pretty much. Is this reason over here? It is. Thankfully, that was not penalty damage, but we have another problem on our hands. Can we handcuff this in 1? With a lot of hoping. So we are gonna toss one. We're gonna toss Student D, and it only does like I swear I maybe I hit 6 damage once in a blue moon, but if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if someone told me that the setting an ally at an enemy is weighted towards the lower damage numbers, like 1 and 2, sometimes 3. But what I mean is, there's a higher chance to get 1 than 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And there's a higher chance of getting 2 than 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth. We do need a brace here because of that. The next question is, well, 1, do we hit both of these kicks? That would be great, because that guarantees a handcuff play. After this, since it's not guaranteed unless I do this, I could opt to gamble on 390%, but I don't want to do that, so let's do that. We get our Restless bonus, but that's all we really get. I think we have one more in town. I think it's like Bulletin, right? Which, hopefully we don't have roads closed. Thankfully we didn't, even though we're on Herald. But we don't have Bath. So, yeah, here's a lot of hoping. We do need to take this, by the way, and we need to rest like 2 or 3 times. I'm going to rest 3 times because I don't believe in myself. Or actually, if I believed in... Yeah, no, if I believed in myself... I think I said that right. If I believed in myself, I would have rested twice. But because I don't, I rest 3 times. Now, this is not great for Doom, but as I mentioned before, and as I've broken my own rule several times, I do believe that you should be rather safe than sorry, and by that I mean usually a lot of the time you're spending Doom as opposed to dying to stamina and reason. If even if your Doom is at like 60% by the time you start your second mystery, that's better than being at like 2 stamina, 3 reason, and dying outright. But hey, do I want to gamble on this? No, I don't. So let's just take 2 all damage. This is box cutters, right? Not the Occult Diary, which would have been great too, but I could have also cursed Doll here, I just realized, but for now, we just live with -2 all. We can't equip the box cutters. They'll help us against anything we run into. That's immediate. I think that's guaranteed like 12 damage, but or 14, depending on. Yeah, I think we get. Yeah, we still have a damage increase, but really depends. I should have leveled up as well. But anywho, yeah, the gun is not really going to do much for me, even with 2 QC training. I think you would rather have the box knife or your fists in general. But I think we want to heal stamina. I think we have dexterity and knowledge, so that's why I'm healing stamina, because there's not... Well, we could have hit 8 dexterity, maybe, but you never know, right? So either choice would not have been bad, but I think if you're confident in yourself, you would have increased dexterity there, but I wasn't, so... And I'm pretty sure I had the dexterity check, but as long as these events don't kill me outright, we should be okay. That being said, I'm going to spend Doom here. Now, my next question is, do we have enough Doom to survive? Because there's a chance we get the 6th floor just by nature of being on Herald, as I accidentally take stamina damage. Maybe we don't have a knowledge check? That's a lot of hoping. We got to take this curse. Yeah, okay, fine. Could have been worse. Could have been another brain damage and dying immediately, so it's definitely better. But we have to actually monument, and we have to ask for a reason. Might die because of that, but we'll see. We'll see. We have to decline because we don't have the thing, and I think there's a... No, we didn't. We did rest, by the way. So we don't get restless bonus. Yeah, did I take strength? I think I took stamina, right? So don't let it be said I didn't try my best, although I could have been a bit more efficient here and there. I'm pretty sure I can't think of an example as we get roads closed, but at least we don't have the 6th floor. Which then begs the question, do I have enough resources to survive? Because, yeah, losing Beth, we'll see. We don't have a second, well, we have a second mystery check. We also have Takshisan, if that matters, but we also have 8 strength and... Oof. Do we not have enough stamina here? Really? Well. Yeah, I think we die here. That's a bit unfortunate. What would I have done? I guess one more rest would have helped me out, really? Because I did need to use the monument. Charisma, we survive on that. Then we have 2 Doom checks at the end. But the problem is that we don't have enough stamina. And then, yeah, if we had the 6th floor, we definitely would have died. But the problem is we don't have any other stamina healing. And we're about to take 3 stamina damage. That's really actually quite unfortunate. And we wouldn't have hit level 6 anyway, unless I stood around and investigated other locations. But we're on ill-fated, so there's no way we're going to heal anything anyway. So, I mean, for the sake of survival, we'll do this. Because maybe we have some way to lower Doom. But I promise you, that pushes me over the Doom limit. Period. So, I think I spent... Yeah, if I had spent an earlier level up increasing dexterity, I think we would have survived, right? But we didn't. So we did Recluse second, I believe. And, oh, yeah, that's quite unfortunate. We leveled up here. But dexterity was our first check, so... at least remember the Sigil 2. I can teach you everything. Thank you for watching. Bye!